Hello and welcome to the scene. I'm Tony Coleman and today I've got Newfound Dream with me. Hi guys, how are we doing? Right, good. First of all guys, just like to know, how did you come about forming the band?
Well, me and Glenn were in a band before, which split, and then we just had to make a new one because we wanted to carry on. And then we found Wes. Found Wes on Facebook, and then found Jordan through a friend, and then eventually found Scott, so that was a 5, and then got back up and running.
It
So
just worked from there.
yeah.
Me and Glenn were in a band about 2 years ago together as well.
Yeah,
so that's how we
yeah.
knew each other.
Yeah.
And he said he was looking for a guitar, so I said I'd join and give it a go, see how it goes.
Excellent. So how long have you been together then?
January, wasn't it?
Well, I've been with him since December 2009,
But as a band, we've
But
been
as a- yeah.
for about 4 or 5 months. Something like
but
that.
January I think it was, and then wasn't it? February something.
Who would you say your target audience was?
Probably our own age.
Yeah.
Like 18, 19,
Yeah.
16, that sort of.
Because we've got quite a different age range here, haven't we?
Yeah.
I think, what is the age range from?
15 to 20.
Isn't it?
I mean, so just to get to know you a little bit, what do you all do? I mean, I presume the 15-year-old's still at school.
Yeah.
But what about the rest? Is that part-time work and stuff?
I'm just
Not
looking
at the
for
moment, yeah, same, looking for one.
I'm looking as well, been looking for the past year.
Right.
I'm an apprentice youth worker, so
Right.
that's where I'm
So how do you come about finding the time to obviously practice and gig and stuff?
We've got a set date, haven't we, every Tuesday
Yeah.
at Mass.
And we always give each other plenty of notice for when things like gigs are on and things like that. Really.
Very good. So I mean, you said you do a bit of writing. Who writes the songs?
We all do bits, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel
like
Chris mainly
different
writes the
bits.
lyrics, and it's most of the time it's between me, Wes, and sometimes Glenn, who writes
the
the
riffs.
guitar parts and stuff.
Yeah,
And
they'll-
Jordan just does what he does best.
They'll come up with a riff or something, and then they'll put it together, and then I'll just put the lyrics over the top, and then
And we work on chords.
Jordan
verses.
does a bass, the beat, and then it's a
Right.
song.
So is that how you always work? Is it you come up with the music and then the lyrics follow, or do you ever get the
Yeah.
lyrics and then you go, we need a track for this?
Which
It's
might-
usually the track, then the lyrics.
Yeah. You might get the odd occasion where you have lyrics and a thing, but
Right. So what would you say is the best song you've written?
I personally would say New Planet.
Yes.
Or what you
Yeah.
be. What you
that seems to be the
Yeah.
best one.
ones, yeah.
What people say
Yeah.
when they've heard it.
Right.
I'd also say Make Me a Better Man, that's a good song.
Yeah, we haven't recorded that one yet though.
Which is what we're going to do
You
today.
need to do it.
Is there any other bands within the local area that you've worked with?
The Method.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
worked with The Method, The Rise.
I think most gigs we do is there's 3 or 4 bands that play with us, so we mix with different ones, don't we?
Yeah.
Do you have any particular routines that you'd go through, or
I do.
any superstitions? Let's hear
I
it.
just warm up and just. Sometimes I always listen to a song before I go out and play because it gives me a boost. And it makes me feel good about myself. So
What's is it one of your own songs, or
no,
is it a particular song?
Oasis, Supersonic.
Right. I mean, do any of you ever have similar traits like that?
No, not
I've got
really.
this lucky necklace.
Right.
That's about it.
I'll probably just go out for a fag. That's probably mine. Go out for a fag and then get on stage.
Or a quick cheeky.
Mine's a cheeky pint, definitely. Cheeky pint for a gig.
Do you get nervous when you just go out and you perform?
We did it first, didn't we?
Sometimes, yeah.
But now we just
I think it
take
depends on
second
the
nature, isn't it?
audience.
You just
Yeah.
go out
I
and
get
do
more
it.
nervous playing in front of audience hours because I don't know why I feel a bit more judged.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Definitely.
I'm alright.
It's interesting you say that because you're saying your target audience is people your age. Maybe that's probably why you feel a bit nervous
Yeah.
in front of them. What's the biggest crowd you've played in front of?
It's Southbound, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've done about
Easily.
Must have been about 100 to 200 people.
Yeah.
100.
It's like a small festival, isn't it?
Yeah.
Excellent. Are you critical of your own performances?
I am.
Yeah,
Like-
definitely.
If I know, if we haven't played well or not, I'll go I'm happy or annoyed.
Right.
Like, I won't let it spoil anything, but like,
Yeah,
in my head I know that I'll be kicking myself, because like, if we haven't done right, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we always agree on a band, like
Yeah.
what we need to work on and what went well.
Yeah,
and
then we'll
we
improve it.
talk about it after and just discuss it really.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you say you've performed all over. Is there any particular place that stands out as maybe the best or the most unusual place?
I'll probably say the Princess
Yeah,
House in
yeah,
my
it's
opinion.
like-
It's like,
take
that's
all
where
bands,
our
take all
first
bands.
gig as a band
Yeah.
was, so it's got that like,
Yeah.
what's the word?
Feel.
Yeah, the feel.
Yeah, it feels like
And I'd probably say
natural place.
Saltburn again with you, 'cause
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was just so unexpected, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And it was different as well because we weren't in a pub, we were actually outside
Yeah,
with
out.
this tent over
Just-
us playing.
yeah, fair
So-
enough.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah,
it was
that's
really
your own
good.
stage and stuff.
Exactly.
As a band, you obviously all have your own individual roles. What's the best part of being in a band as opposed to being solo?
Just you can.
I guess the atmosphere and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
the banter and stuff
It's
like
just-
that.
Just we get
It's
on
a
well
lot,
as
yeah.
well and just
Get on
Yeah.
very well, don't we?
Like when me and Glenn's old band split, I was on like a solo for a while, and it's just not the same.
Right.
It's like the buzz and like the adrenaline, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a
yeah.
bigger, and it sounds better. It's like,
And if someone's ever struggling, there's always someone there just to help you out there.
Yeah.
Any way they can really.
it's just more enjoyable.
Right.
Definitely.
Can you talk a bit more about your first gig? I'm quite interested to know what it felt like to, I mean, leading up to it. What were you?
Very nervous. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's
I
my
felt
Quite
first
stressful
time.
as well because we really.
I felt really sick. I
Yeah.
just felt, oh,
I was nervous.
I know,
like,
yeah.
It's quite stressful because you really wanted to do well at your first.
It was
gig
weird
and
as well, because like we hadn't gigged for like about 8 or 9 months from the old one, so it was like different going back into it,
Yeah.
like doing it all back again.
Don't think I gigged until before that, until like a year or something, so it was quite strange for me as
Yeah.
well, growing up with like a total different band and different atmosphere, but it worked, so I was happy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then obviously, how did you all feel afterwards?
Massive
Buzz.
buzz.
Yeah.
No, yeah, massive
great,
buzz.
'cause I loved it.
yeah.
What's your biggest drive in playing music? What sort of gives you the go to want to do it?
I'd say gigs mix. I love the buzz at the end of gigs, so it's like kind of like a drug.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah, same.
you go on and you want to do more.
Right. I mean, what do you think of programs like X Factor and Britain's Got Talent?
I think they're good because like it's the only really big music thing out there to get people up, but in the same sense, bands like us wouldn't get a chance to go on it because it's more like singing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like you don't really see like drummers and guitarists playing. It's usually just a singer.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe the odd acoustic guitarist, but that's
Yeah.
about it,
Yeah.
isn't it?
You don't
Never,
really.
never full bands.
It's good, but it's mainly based on pop. Nothing. I'm not got nothing against that, but like, there's nothing really for us as a band. Like,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
yeah.
What sort of advice would you give to any upcoming bands who are maybe in the same boat as you or looking to form a band?
Go for it, really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
just go for it.
stick to it.
And even if
enjoy
I-
it as well, rather than feel like something you have to do, just do it if you enjoy it.
And don't let anyone put you down either,
Mm.
because like you do get
Because
a lot.
bands have ups and downs, don't they?
You do get a lot of bad comments, but
You
they
let
just go over your head. Yeah.
Mm.
Like at the end of the day, like if you just focus on the people who do like you, then you know what I mean.
Yeah, good.